Hello everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful day and a wonderful start to your week. Spring is finally here, at least where I am in the world, and we are getting so much beautiful, warmer weather. So I hope that all of you are enjoying this shift in the seasons. And today I am going to be using tarot as well as my own intuition to read into your energy and answer the question, what do you need to hear right now? This idea kind of came into my head yesterday while I was meditating, and I'm just sensing that there are a lot of you listening to my channel who are in need of some kind of guidance, support, or validation in some way at this time. So I've divided you into 4 different groups so that I can get as specific as possible with today's messages. So this is a pick a card tarot video. In this reading, I will also be recommending specific subliminals you can use to shift your energy based upon the reading. So for those of you who don't know, in addition to creating these videos here on YouTube, I am also a subliminals creator through my website and passion project, Sound and Soulful. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I have created subliminals for all areas of life. Things like appearance changes, mood shifts like confidence and happiness, manifesting material things like money or business success. So if you are interested in checking out any of the subliminals I recommend during your reading, you can do so by clicking the link in the pinned comment or the description box under your group number. And when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account on my website, you can access any of the more than 130 subliminals I have created. So thank you so much for being here, for sharing this space with me. Also, if I do resonate with you, I hope you will subscribe to my channel here. And now I am going to show you the cards so you can select your group number. Remember to choose with your soul, with your intuition, and not with your eyes or with your mind. One technique I like to use is closing my eyes, taking a few really deep breaths, and then opening my eyes and seeing which card my eyes are the most drawn to immediately. So you can use whatever technique works for you, and even pause this video if you need to. And as soon as you're ready, you can go to the pinned comment or description box and skip ahead to your reading. Thank you and enjoy the reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday, a great day so far. Right now, I am just shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck to go ahead and bring through some initial messages. Whoa, one card just fell out, so there is something you really need to hear right now. I'm not sure how many cards I'm going to pull here. I'm kind of going to just let my intuition guide me. So what does group number 1 need to hear right now? Okay. So I have 4 cards pulled, and this feels like a good starting point to me. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your energy, group number 1, and what you need to hear right now. The first card I pulled for you is Adjacent Possibilities. I feel like there is a situation where for some reason I heard a missed opportunity, not as though you've already missed something in the past, don't worry, but as in you are missing something about something that you're thinking about. I know that's a really vague message. I'm hoping to get some more specific messages on that, but I feel like you're being asked to keep your eyes open about some kind of situation right now Most likely the thing that if you came to this video with some kind of intention or with something heavily on your mind, whether it's a person or an idea or a business opportunity, whatever it was, I feel like regarding this situation, you are being asked to keep your eyes open because there is some kind of key here. There's something that you're missing. I want to know a little bit more about what you could possibly be missing in this situation or what you need to know. So for this clarification, I'm going to use the Angel Answers deck. So what does group number 1 need to know about this opportunity that they're missing or something coming into their life? Wow, guys. Okay, sorry, I had to pause the video to just collect myself here for a second. You would not believe the card that came out. Okay, so 3 cards fell out. The first card was opportunity. So this to me is just clarifying. Yes, there is some kind of opportunity here, something you need to keep your eyes open for right now. But the second card that came out is take action. And the third card is you're ready. So this is a very clear message to me here. There is some kind of opportunity waiting. I just saw like pending for you. It's right there. It's right there within your reach. And I feel that many of you don't even realize how close you are to this opportunity because I feel like many of you have been stuck in the past for a long time. But you're being told that you are ready for this opportunity coming in. But I'm seeing that the way you make yourself ready, the way you keep your eyes open and yourself open to this incoming opportunity is to take action. So I feel like there's a lot of different messages coming through. This will apply differently for many of you. For many of you, though, this is some kind of life goal, endeavor, a business endeavor, some kind of change in your life. And I feel like if I'm speaking to you, you are aware that you need to be taking some kind of action. I just heard even like a routine, a daily routine could be a really important way for you to take action. But I'm hearing that in order to leave yourself open to this incoming opportunity, you must keep yourself ready through your action, through taking action steps toward this goal, dream, or idea in your life. That is how you keep yourself open to it, how you make yourself ready for it. So I would just like to pause and say here also, because this is something that I personally have been working a lot on in my energy. And the reason it's so difficult, because I feel many of you have been trying to take action, you're aware of this, but there's something that feels like it's holding you back. And the thing that so often holds us back is a distraction, or generally being distracted, either mentally or emotionally, from our heart's goals, dreams, or desires. And this is really not your fault. I mean, our entire society, our world is so built upon capturing our focus, capturing our attention. I mean, just look at advertisements all over in the media. I mean, just look at all of the advertisements we are bombarded with in our world. These advertisements, or whatever it may be, they are all intended to draw upon your focus because corporations and businesses know that your focus is valuable. So the key to creating abundance of whatever it is, wealth, of love, of connection, of happiness in our lives is by taking that valuable focus and directing it inward, directing it toward our own goals and dreams and what we truly desire in life. And this is why I really, really recommend establishing a morning meditation practice. If you aren't doing this, this will transform your life, guys. Just 15 to 20 minutes right when you wake up. Just allow yourself to clear your mind and deepen your breathing, and then just visualize your goals. I'm hearing that visualization would be a really powerful tool for you, group number 1, just to keep you in that forward-moving, action-oriented space on whatever this thing is. And I also will leave a link to my favorite subliminal meditation. I use this every single morning personally to ground my energy, to clear my energy. And I have to say, I've had some of the most intense visualization experiences using this meditation. So this is my 7 chakra clearing subliminal. And again, I'll leave a link to that below under your group number. Okay, guys, so very powerful first card of this 4. Wow. Okay, so the second card is rest and rejuvenation. I just heard selective rest, which I know is kind of a weird kind of phrase, but I feel like you're being asked to be careful with where you are putting your energy, to be more structured in your time so that you're actually capable of allowing yourself more time for rest and rejuvenation. Because, and this won't be everyone, but I'm hearing someone out there listening, you feel so anxious and restless and like you're running all the time, but you also feel like you're not making that much forward movement. So I'm really hearing that it's key for you right now to structure your day in a way that both allows you to be productive and also allows you time and space to fully relax. And I mean to truly shut out the world, not to kind of, because I'm hearing, okay, this is so specific, but I hear that some of you, it's like during the time you should be resting and relaxing, you're actually connecting with distracting people who you know are distracting, but you feel kind of obligated to talk to them or to give them your energy. It's like, I feel like many of you feel as though you always have to be giving something else your energy. You feel as though you can't just give your own energy, care, and attention to yourself. For some of you listening, this may be because you grew up in a household where things were always on the go, really chaotic, and not necessarily in a bad way, although you could have negative experiences. For some of you, this may just be because you were from a big family or something, so things were always really chaotic, really busy. You never really felt like you could truly just rest and play and relax. And I feel like you're being asked to really reconnect with that inner child that just needs rest, that needs play, that needs to just create for fun. But again, within this structure of productivity, I'm seeing kind of a balance going on here, a balance between structured rest and also structured action. This will be a huge help to you moving forward, because I feel that this is really how you can release any kinds of restlessness or anxiety you've been feeling. So the third card I pulled for you, of course, is the action card. So this is just reiterating what I pulled from the Angel Answers deck on take action. I'm just seeing this over and over again, this balance for you guys between keeping yourself open to opportunity through your action, through keeping yourself prepared through structured action, but also allowing yourself time to rest. And the fourth card I pulled for you is patience. Wow, I have to say, group number one, this is one of the most just beautiful, all-encompassing, coherent kinds of tarot messages I've ever been able to bring through. So I'm feeling like you are very strongly guided. I feel like many of you were pulled to this video, pulled to that first card, because this is such a strong, clear message. So the fourth card is patience. I feel that you're being asked, okay, so let's just take this message all in all, kind of all put together. So there are possibilities in your life, opportunities coming into your life, some that may be, I just heard, right in front of you or coming very, very soon. However, in order to keep yourself ready, open to these opportunities, you must continue to take structured action toward your goals, action that you probably have in mind already that you should be taking. But in order to have this kind of daily structure, it's also really, really necessary that you structure your rest, your relaxation, and your play as you continue to take action. But finally, in doing this, you must also trust. I feel like you're being asked, I hear balance coming up over and over again. You, through this path, through whatever you are experiencing or building or growing, you are being taught right now how to have both determination and forward movement, forward momentum in your life, to have structure in your life, but also to have faith and trust. Trust not only in your own creative power, but also trust in the divine forces that are allowing this manifestation to come, that are coordinating those things that you can't control. Because I feel like some of you move between trying to control everything and then just realizing that so much is out of your control and giving up because you get afraid that maybe it's not coming or maybe what you're doing isn't working. But I'm being told that there is this balance you must achieve. This is the key to achieving whatever that goal, dream, or desire or shift is in your life. The key for you right now is going to be to strike a balance between moving forward in action, but also realizing that as you continue to step forward in faith, those doors will be opened ahead of you. You can trust that, but also to have patience to continue to take these actions every single day. I just saw someone walking in the dark, and I feel like many of you feel as though you are walking blindly through the dark, but you aren't. You are being led. You are being guided. And I feel that on some level you realize you're being guided, but also there's a part of you that's kind of afraid to fully trust that. And so what you need to hear right now is that you can fully trust that opportunities are being opened for you. Continue to step forward confidently. Take those daily action steps, no matter how small they may seem, because I'm also hearing that some of these things may seem small or insignificant, but you're being told that not only do those small action steps really add up day by day, but also it's not even so much about the action themselves, it's about your focus and how through your focused energy within these actions, you are actually building some kind of really powerful momentum in this direction. I'm hearing that a lot of you are really strong, powerful manifestors of your desires. Many of you have had these strong dreams for a long time, even from childhood. I'm hearing many of you kind of always knew who you were supposed to be. You had this seed of a purpose planted within your soul, but maybe you were steered away from it, or maybe you got distracted along the way. But I'm feeling that so many of you are reconnecting with that true purpose, that true path. So I'm also hearing that you need to know that you are on the right path and that you are doing a wonderful job. Even if it seems like things aren't fully manifesting for you yet, you are on the path, and big things, big opportunities are coming for you if you continue to step forward with faith. Okay guys, so I'm feeling pulled to the Starry Beginnings deck. I don't think I've ever read on YouTube with this deck before, but I'm just feeling like there might be some kind of message in here for you, group number one. What does group number one need to know at this time? Okay, Spirit, so what does group number one need to know about this path that they're on? What does group number one need to know today? This is a new deck, so these cards are still a little bit stuck together. So bear with me as I'm shuffling this for the first time. Okay, so the two cards I pulled for you, group number one, are Explore, Love, Create. The only thing that holds you back is you. So this very clearly goes along with having these possibilities, these opportunities coming for you, but only if you take action, you continue to move forward. I just heard only you can heal yourself. And I'm feeling like many of you may need to build self-trust within yourself to rekindle your own knowing that you are capable of continuing to step forward, of manifesting your goals. I feel like many of you came from some kind of a codependent situation, either a relationship or a family that was somewhat codependent, or even friendships, codependent friendships. I feel like many of you in the past, you've always been this powerful, creative being, but I feel like many of you were unawakened for a while to your own power, and so you turned to others to give you validation, to assist you in moving forward. But now you're being asked to turn within, to realize that the power was within you all along, and that the only one who is capable of directing your own creative power, of manifesting your own dreams, is you. And the next card I pulled is Life is an expression of you. Life is more than existing. I feel like this might come in response to a question some of you may have been asking. I'm just hearing someone ask, is this all there is? Looking around at something unsatisfying in your life and thinking, I feel like I was made for more than this. But am I right for feeling that way? And this is your answer. Absolutely yes. There is always more. than this concrete physical world. In fact, everything you can possibly imagine is real, is you envisioning a possible future self in which you are living and enjoying those dreams. I'm just being told that you were destined for great things. And I feel like many of you have an awareness of this. And in the past, your life wasn't really aligning with this, with your desires, with this vision of yourself that you always knew that you deserved. But then I feel you began to question your deservingness of those things because they weren't coming. But you're being told again, be patient, hold the faith. And yes, you are deserving and worthy of so much more, and so much more is on the way for you. So group number 1, that is all for your reading. I know this reading was a bit shorter than usual, but I feel like this was a very clear, strong message, and I don't really feel like there's anything else that I could channel for you right now. I feel like you know what you need to do moving forward. I feel like many of you received the kind of energetic support and confirmation that you needed to receive from this reading. So if you would like to explore the 7 chakra clearing subliminal I mentioned earlier, that you could use group number 1 to ground yourself, to clear your energy in the morning, and to focus that powerful, creative ability within yourself upon your own goals, dreams, and desires, the link to that subliminal will be under your group number, and you can try it free for 7 days when you create a trial account on my website. So group number 1, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please subscribe if you enjoyed your reading, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Hello group number 2. If you chose the second card, this is going to be your reading. So today we're asking Spirit, what do you need to hear right now? So I'm just shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck right now, trying to bring out some initial cards just to help me read into your energy or anything you might need to know within your life right now. Whoa, one card really fell out. Okay, so I've pulled 2 cards right now. What does group number 2 need to hear right now? Okay, 3 cards, 4 cards. I did 4 cards for the last group, and that seemed to work out nicely, so I'm just going to do 4 cards for you initially as well, and then we may get some clarification cards. Okay, so the first card I pulled for you, group number 2, is attachment. For some reason, right before your reading, I had this sense that some of you have had to walk away from some kind of connection or person or attachment within your life. I'm not really sure what that entails specifically, so I'm going to read the guidebook and see if I can get any messages here for you guys. Perceived need and the choice to let go. This card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to move forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate that about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. I'm hearing that a lot of you, again, I feel like many of you have already let go of this person or this situation or this pattern. Or if not, you might be in the middle of letting go. I feel like for a lot of you, you've walked away from something, but it continues to resurface within your mind. So whether this is cutting off from a certain friend or breaking up with an ex-partner that wasn't good for you, or stepping away, limiting contact with some toxic family members, I'm not sure which of these messages is going to resonate with you specifically, because there are a lot of you listening and this is a collective reading. But I know that many of you will be curious who this person or what this pattern is, so I am going to roll some of the letter initial dice, And I'm hoping that we can get some first, middle, or last name initials of this person, or maybe even this thing. Maybe it'll spell a word that has been holding you back or that you've been negatively attached to in some way. CUGWB D, G again, W again, H, P, Q, and X. It's kind of in the middle of all of those. Because X came up, this person also could be an ex-partner or romantic lover for some of you. T, S, F. I'm getting so many W, C, X, G. Those keep coming up over and over again. So if those resonate with any of you, first, middle, or last name of someone who could be negatively attaching themselves to you in some way. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some potential sign cards for this person. Again, I always say this, but these are hyper-specific portions of the reading, so don't worry if the letters or signs don't resonate with you. They could just be for someone else. Okay, so Spirit, who is this person attached negatively to group number 2 in some way? Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, and Sagittarius. So this could be the sun, moon, or rising sign of either you or this person, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Aquarius. Also, as I was trying to pull out the sign cards, there was one other card that was kind of right side up from a different kind of bag that I have other kinds of cards in, and it said first love, and for some reason this stuck out to me. So I do feel like for some of you this could be a past love relationship that was toxic or had a negative attachment in some way or a negative pattern. I feel like for some of you, this person from your past, it's not even so much them, although I feel like their energy could have a negative impact on you. But I feel that the thing about this person that is negatively impacting you is that they are actually triggering within you some kind of negative pattern that you have in your life. And I want to get more clarification on this person or this negative pattern. So I'm just going to pull a few clarification cards from our Angel Oracle Cards deck. Okay, guys, so this is the Angel Answers deck, and we're asking Spirit for more clarification about this negative attachment. Whoa, okay. 2 cards just fell right out. Okay, the cards that fell out were improving health and in the near future. I wasn't expecting these cards. Okay, so improving health, I immediately got that this person in your life, this negative attachment, one way you may recognize them is I feel that they actually had a negative impact on your physical body. I did an entire video on body intuition, the ways that we can sense the energy from others and interpret it through our physical body. But I feel that even this person's presence has some kind of negative impact on you physically that you may have written off or tried to ignore in the past, but I feel like your body intuition is speaking to you about this person. For some of you, this could be anything like feeling a stomach ache or a headache when they're around, or getting a lot of neck or back pain, shoulder tension. All of these can be signs that someone's energy is negatively impacting us, or our body is trying to intuitively tell us that this person is not good for us and that we would be better to limit our time with this person because they aren't positively, energetically benefiting us. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how this in the near future card connects. I've never read, I don't think, from the Angel Answers guidebook, but I am going to read from it here because I am really curious about what this means, specifically this period of time in the near future. So I'm just flipping to the page now. Okay, and the guidebook says, what you are asking about will occur very soon, so you don't have to wait much longer. Stay optimistic and continue upon your current path. Be open to receiving. So I actually feel like some of you are afraid to let go of this negative attachment or pattern in your life because there's like this vacuum perceived vacuum, meaning this empty space. You perceive that somehow, if even though this person or this situation or this pattern isn't good for you, you also are afraid that if you let this person go, nothing new is going to come in. So this could apply platonically. If you're releasing toxic friendships, I feel like there is this fear of being alone. Like, I know that this person isn't good for me, but if I let go of this friendship, I will have no one. And if it comes to love and relationships, if that's how this is applying, I feel like there is this fear of being single forever or never reconnecting romantically with anyone. Or maybe you want to leave a relationship because you have an awareness. Like, I know many of you listening are twin flames, so you may have an awareness of your twin flame and of this connection. And so you want to leave this toxic connection that you're currently in for a twin flame or a romantic soulmate, whatever it is for you. But there is this fear that what if that person doesn't reciprocate my feelings? What if it doesn't work out? I feel a lot of what ifs coming for you in leaving, and I feel that this is holding you back, but you're being guided to trust in releasing whatever negative attachment is in your life right now. So I feel like that's being left open-ended intentionally because many of you, I feel, already know how this applies to you intuitively. So you're really just being asked to listen to your own intuition of the body and of the mind. How do you feel around this person and after being with this person? What is keeping you within this attachment that isn't serving you? I just feel like you're being asked to get curious about why you are staying in this situation that you know is hurting you in some way. The next card I pulled for you is appreciation, and I immediately heard, go where you feel appreciated. I feel this tied directly to the attachment card. Like, you are not being appreciated by this person, by this toxic connection, by these friends, by this relationship. Whatever it may be, this person isn't giving you the appreciation that you deserve. And I feel like you're being asked to reconnect with your own inner sense, your knowing of your own worthiness, to hold your standards of what connections you put your energy into. The third card I pulled for you is the 7th chakra. Wow. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards in the Energy Oracle cards deck. This is a very powerful card because, of course, it represents the crown chakra, which is our connection to the divine forces guiding our life, however you personally refer to those divine forces. I actually feel like this is still connected to this attachment. So this is the message I'm getting. I feel that there is some negative attachment, most likely a person in your life, although it could be a negative pattern, either a friend or a family member or even a romantic partner or an ex, someone that's either in your life or in your mind so much they may as well be in your life because you're dwelling on them a lot and it's draining your energy. Your energy is drained in this person's presence. Your body intuition is trying to tell you this person isn't good for you. And you're being asked to go where you feel appreciated in love, in friendships, and in life. And actually, I'm hearing that your crown chakra is and has been opening up in a new way lately, whether you're aware of this or not. You've become very, very connected to the divine. And I am sensing actually a specific guide coming through, so I'll get into that in a second. We'll pull some letter initials. But I'm actually hearing that I'm hearing that some of you feel as though everything is going wrong because you feel detached within these relationships or these negative attachments. You feel lonely, you feel displaced in your life, but you're being told nothing is going wrong. In fact, everything is going right. In fact, it's because you are opening your crown chakra, because you are getting on your divine path, connecting to the divine, connecting to your own intuition. It's because that is happening that you are no longer able to tolerate these people in your life. By the way, part of the reason that it's so hard to release these negative attachments and people, even as we intuitively realize they aren't good for us, is because the people in our lives are often representations of our own energy, our own thought patterns. So we're attracted to romantic partners, to friendships, to even strangers. We're attracted to everyone in our lives based on what is going on within our own thoughts, and specifically our unconscious patterns of thinking. So when it comes to this person in your life, in a sense, letting go of this person is equivalent to letting go of some kind of negative thought pattern or habit within yourself. Like, for example, if it's a romantic partner who always puts you down, in releasing that person, you are releasing the negative thought pattern of lack of self-worth and self-confidence. Or if it's releasing a friend who doesn't serve your highest good, who you are always giving time, energy, resources to without having any reciprocation within that friendship. It's releasing your fear of perhaps being alone, of not having these friends in your life, of trusting that the right people will come into your life. So I would recommend for you, if you are having trouble detaching, to try and address these negative thought patterns at the root. So specifically, if what I was saying about lack of self-confidence is resonating with you, then I will leave a subliminal specifically designed to boost your inner self-confidence. I will also leave a link to a subliminal I use every single morning to ground and clear my energy and to essentially rewire comprehensively all of my negative thought patterns. This subliminal is really powerful because it contains 7 binaural beat frequencies that resonate with each of our chakras. So it's designed to clear out any pockets of resistance in our energy body, which of course the subconscious thoughts are a reflection of the energy. So in listening to this subliminal, you can really address some of the most commonly experienced negative thought patterns that keep us in these negative attachments and prevent us from attracting more soul-nourishing connections and people into our lives. So again, those 2 subliminals, the self-confidence one and 7 chakra clearing, will be linked under your group number in the pinned comment and description box. So finally, the 4th card I pulled for you is Victory. So I'm really hearing this in connection with the crown chakra opening up. The thing about the crown chakra opening is as it happens, usually this is really connected to our spiritual awakening, because as our crown chakra opens, we get more connected to the divine. We start to see our lives in this matrix for what it really is. And I find that as people begin to open their crown chakra, it can cause a lot of confusion or chaos in their lives, because suddenly everything that was out of alignment with their true highest soul self is crumbling, is falling away really rapidly the more they connect with their divine guidance. And so I feel like some of you may be in this period of time where, although your crown chakra is opening, although you're becoming more intuitive, there's still some confusion or chaos, or again, perhaps these negative attachments or patterns weighing you down. But I feel like this last card is here just to symbolize to you that victory is coming, that you are going to overcome all of these negative patterns. You are going to be able to release these negative connections holding you back, and you are being fast-tracked toward your highest path and highest potential. So I'm going to pull a few cards from the Moonology deck, just because I am feeling like there might be a message in there for you guys, group number 2. Okay, so I am just shuffling the Moonology deck. Spirit, what does group number 2 need to know about themselves or their life right now at this time? Wow, okay guys, the card I pulled is what do you need to release? That just gave me chills, because that is just the perfect closure confirmation card for everything we've been discussing in this reading. There is something, some negative person, some negative pattern within your life that needs to be released. I just saw a weight like weighing you down from reaching your highest potential. And I do feel there is some fear in releasing this thing, but you're being asked to let it go. Whatever it is, I feel that you intuitively do have an awareness of who this person is or what this situation is. It's time to let it go. And when you do let it go, in the near future, like that card we got earlier, you will have a victory. You will be able to move forward in a powerful way as soon as you release this weight in your life, whatever that may be for you. So group number two, I almost said number one. This feels like a really beautiful way to leave your message. So I hope you got whatever you needed to hear from this reading. I will be leaving links to the 2 subliminals I mentioned during your reading under this video. They will be under your group number in the pinned comment and in the description box. So you can try out either of those subliminals or any of the more than 130 I've created completely free when you create a 7-day trial account on my website. Also, if you could subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, that would mean the world to me. I appreciate and see and sense each and every one of you listening. I am so grateful to you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. I have to tell you, I was shuffling this deck before recording, and a card just jumped out, and it was the contract card in reverse. So I feel like there's been some ending of some kind of a cycle, or perhaps even the ending of a literal soul contract within one of your relationships. Someone in your life that you had some kind of agreement on a soul level with, maybe a karmic partner, but if not a person, this could be some kind of a cycle. I'm just going to share this because I feel like it may resonate with some of you, but sometimes if we feel really held back during a period of our lives, or it just feels like things aren't moving or shifting no matter what we try to do, sometimes it's because we predestined for ourselves on a soul level that we would go through particular cycles for our own soul growth and expansion. So it may have not been time for things to shift or change for you yet. You may have had some kind of cycle or karma to fulfill in some way. But I do feel like whatever situation this is ending. I do want to know more about that card, but first I'm going to pull a few more cards for you here. I'm going to leave these face down because I kind of want to just read in order today, just flipping the cards over one at a time. Okay, group number 3. So I've pulled 4 cards for you, with the first card being that contract in reverse card that fell out at the beginning. So the first thing I want to do is, because I'm feeling strongly that for many of you, this was a soul contract in the form of a person, a karmic partner, even a soulmate that you just had to separate from in order to call in some kind of higher level romantic soulmate or a twin flame connection or something of that nature. So I'm just going to roll some potential letter initials, first, middle, or last name of this soul contract or this pattern or this person that you are coming out of. R-I-S-S. Wow, okay, 2 S's. So this person could have double letters in their name. I was also hearing resistance when I said that, and I feel like you put up a lot of resistance to letting this thing go. I feel like whatever this pattern or this person was, you held on to it a lot longer than you really needed to. Spirit is saying you could have walked away from this thing or let this thing go a long time ago, but it became somehow familiar to you, either a negative pattern or again a toxic connection, or if not toxic, then just a contract that was over. I feel like for many of you, this wasn't even necessarily actively a toxic situation. It was just something that fizzled out. So whether this was a job that just you lost passion for slowly, or a person that you just felt the connection fizzling out with. But I feel like whatever it was, it did become very familiar, and you did continue to hold on to it long after that contract was fulfilled. L-E-F-E again, double letters again, and M. For some reason I heard leave, so I do feel like there's been someone being asked to leave or separate from this situation or this person. O-R, R again. There are so many, and S again, and E again. Wow, guys. Okay, so many R's, S's, and E's. So I don't know if any of you, first, middle, or last, you or your person, have R, S, or E in your name, but that just keeps coming up over and over again. Oh, and it also looks like O came up too. Okay, so I'm also going to pull some potential sign cards for this person. These could be this person's sun, moon, or rising sign. if this is resonating as a person that you have some kind of a contract with. Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius. So Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising could be you or this person that you may have some kind of karma or contract with that has been fulfilled. I'm also kind of feeling pulled to the Romance Angels deck, so I want to get more clarification on anything else that you, group number 3, may need to know about this contract or cycle that's been ending. So Spirit, what does group number 3 need to know about this cycle or this contract? Okay, 3 cards were kind of pulling on me there. Okay. So the first card is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I feel as though for some of you, this soul contract that's been fulfilled actually could be within your family. Maybe you were born into a family with some people who you had some kind of past life karma or karmic debt with, or some kind of pattern. And I feel like if this is speaking to you, you may have been raised in a family that had a lot of negative issues or a lot of negative patterns that would play themselves out over and over again. And I feel like maybe some of you have been asked to separate or limit your time with some members of your family who may be holding you back in some way. If not this, then I feel like this person, this romantic partner or this karmic partner you were connecting with may be a representation of family issues. So because you had these negative subconscious patterns created within you through these family issues in your youth, you may have been attracted to certain partners who were a representation of this negative pattern, because oftentimes we're attracted to these karmic partners based on negative patterns. It's like we become like 2 broken puzzle pieces that are attracted to one another because of the ways that our wounds fit together. And so I feel like for some of you, this may resonate in that you have been healing your family issues or healing your inner child, your traumas you've experienced from the past. And in doing this, you've lost attraction to this karmic partner or this person. And now you're being asked to move forward, to release this pattern, to release this connection to this person. The second card is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I feel like this is just saying that you've been getting a lot of signs that it's time to release this person or this situation. But I feel like some of you, because of the familiarity, and for some of you, this may even be just feeling like you need to be loyal for the sake of being loyal. So I just feel like that was a message for whoever that resonates with. Someone feels like because loyalty is a virtue, they feel like they have to stay with this person just because they've always been with them or out of loyalty. But you're being told that you can break yourself from these binds, from the binds of even maybe things that you said to this person or felt about this person in the past. You are allowed to give yourself permission to move forward to what serves your highest good. The third sign is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit fun to shine. So I feel like here you're being asked to not only release this situation, but to replace it with a reconnection with your own inner child. And our inner child is that playful, lighthearted, creative part of ourselves that knows how to create beautiful things just for fun, how to just enjoy pleasure from life. Which, by the way, this inspires me to share with you that yesterday I created a brand new subliminal on my website for inner child healing. So if you would like to heal your inner child wounds, because I do feel many of you may be releasing a lot of inner child wounds right now, and reconnect with your inner creativity, your own inner fortitude, ability to rely upon yourself, to build your own inner strength, to support your own dreams, goals, and desires. If that resonates with you, I will leave this inner child healing subliminal under your group number in the pinned comment and description box. So the second card I pulled for you here, let's flip it over. Anxiety. I feel like many of you are stuck in your own head. I just kind of felt the energy of someone deliberating back and forth. Should I stay? Should I go? I feel like a lot of you have anxiety coming from this ending cycle. It feels like something is ending, but you don't know if anything is coming in to replace it. By the way, there are a lot of similarities between this group and group number 2. So if you felt to groups number 2 and 3, you may be interested in exploring group number 2's messages as well, because I feel that there may be some overlap in the groups and the messages here. The third card I pulled for you is Action in the Reversed Position. I feel like some of you have been using your action to cover for your intuition. Whether this is your day-to-day routine, whether this is working yourself, overworking yourself. I feel like many of you have been pushing yourselves into this action-oriented space to distract yourself from what your intuition is trying to speak to you about these, like we said earlier, red flags that are coming up about this person or situation, or even trying to distract yourself from your own healing. I feel like you're being asked to actually release your need to always be pushing forward, to actually pause and ask yourself, am I connected to my own intuition, to my own body right now, in the moment about this situation? I feel like this also connects to playfulness, that card we pulled earlier. I feel like you're being asked to move away from needing to be so hardcore, disciplined, and action-oriented, and actually become more lighthearted. Incorporate more play into your day, however you can do that, more lightheartedness, more free-spiritedness. I am seeing, again, this really connects again to those inner child wounds, because often when we have unhealed inner child issues coming from our childhood or early formative experiences, one way that we will cover these wounds with a band-aid as adults is through just trying to force ourselves into this constant forward moving space, almost to the point of just perpetual anxiety and restlessness about work. But really, we're not anxious about our work itself. We're pushing ourselves so hard in work because the root of this anxiety, of this feeling of restlessness are these unhealed situations and patterns within ourselves. The fourth card I pulled for you is the 7th chakra card in reverse. This is really interesting because this card came out in the upright position in the last group. So I feel like the overlap in groups 2 and 3 messages here. I feel like even in the reverse position, this card is saying that your crown chakra is clearing, is opening at this time. But the fact that it's reversed is telling me that you may be a little bit out of touch with your own intuition, group number 3, specifically when it comes to how you are being divinely guided away from, out of this cycle, this fulfilled contract, and into something better. So I'm really hearing that now is the time to pause, to reflect, to turn into your inner world, to cultivate your own vision for yourself and your life, to reconnect with your own intuition about yourself, about your life, as you are making decisions, as you are moving forward. Which, by the way, my personal favorite resource for reconnecting with my own intuitive guidance, my own intuitive forces, is my 7 chakra clearing subliminal, which does contain specifically, messages and binaural beat frequencies that resonate with all 7 chakras. But this does include this crown chakra, which is coming up again, just like it came up in group number 2. So this subliminal is designed to clear out any resistance that may be stored within any of the 7 chakras and help you to really clear your energy field, ground yourself, tune into your own vision for yourself and your life outside of other people's noise and expectations for you. So if that is connecting with you in some way, I will leave a link to that 7 chakra clearing under your group number in the pinned comment and the description box. So I think the last thing I'm going to do for you, group number 3, is actually pull some cards from one of my newer oracle decks, the Soul's Journey. So Spirit, what does group number 3 need to know about their life right now? Okay, I felt 3 cards coming out here. I knew this card was going to come up because I saw this earlier. Okay, sorry, I'll get to that in a second. That's the second card I pulled, imagination. But the first card is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Wow, I feel like some of you just need to pause and take a deep breath. Because I feel like many of you have been trying to force something into being. Force someone to change, some situation to be different that isn't going to be different. And I feel like you're being asked to accept this situation or this person for what it is, but also to realize that you don't have to give energy, your valuable focus, time, and resources to this situation or this person any longer. You can release this contract, this soul contract, this person, this negative pattern, this situation from your life. The second card is, of course, imagination. This is the card that I just intuitively knew would come out. And it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This connects so directly to me, to this inner child healing that is taking place within you. I feel you group number 3 are really, really learning to release your inner child's wounds and reconnect with your inner child's sense of imagination, playfulness, to nurture that lighthearted, free-spirited part of yourself. And I feel like integrating that part of yourself, that younger self that is still within you, is going to be key to manifesting whatever goals or dreams or desires you may have in life. And the third card I pulled is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Wow, so I feel like many of you, this goes back to the anxiety card. I feel like many of you are in this space of fear when it comes to releasing whatever you know that you need to release right now. But I feel like you're being asked to step forward in spite of that fear, to continue your soul's expansion in spite of the fears that may be surfacing at this time. So group number 3, I feel like that's a good place to leave your reading. I hope you received whatever messages you needed to receive today. If I did resonate with you, please subscribe to this channel. You can also learn more about the subliminals I recommended specifically for you by clicking the links under your group number in the pinned comment and description box. And again, you can try out any of the subliminals I've created completely free for 7 days when you create a trial account on my website. So group number 3, thank you for joining me here today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading. Hello group number 4. If you chose the 4th card, welcome to your reading. So I did something a little different for your group, and I just meditated a bit on your card and shuffled the deck prior to starting this video. So I've already pulled 5 cards for you guys, but I haven't turned any of them over yet. And all of these cards literally fell out of the deck more so than any of the other groups. So I do feel a lot of intense energies coming through from your reading, and I just hope that you get whatever you do need to receive at this time. So the first card I pulled for you, group number 4, is Broken Heart in the reversed position. I feel like obviously one of the main interpretations of this card would be that many of you are coming out of some kind of broken-hearted situation in regards to love. So either you broke someone's heart, but it still broke you in some way, or someone broke your heart. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing that this may not even be a romantic partner, but could actually be I just heard an ancient broken heart, a wound from childhood, someone who broke your heart very early on in life or very early on in your formative relationship experiences, whether it was a parent, a teacher, the way you interacted with your peers. I'm just going to read a little bit about this card because I'm hoping that we can get some kind of more specific message. The broken heart reversed marks a time of renewal and hope. The pain and trauma are behind you now, and you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're free to move on. I just heard you are safe to release this past pain. I feel like many of you have come out of a very dark time or dark situation. I'm sensing a lot of heavy energies in your past. And I'm getting this feeling like things are starting to look up for you, but there's almost this fear of being hurt again, being pulled back into this situation or dark time again. And you're being told that you can trust that this is behind you now. Things are renewing for you now and in the future. The second card I pulled for you is Angel of Balance, but this is also in the reversed position. I'm just going to read a little bit about this card. In this position, the Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component, such as the lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. Receiving this card can often be a warning of a lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy. This is really interesting. So group number 4, how are you out of balance at this time? I feel like you're being asked to just mentally pause and ask yourself, how am I out of balance within my life, either inward or externally? I feel like this will apply differently to each of you. I feel like for some of you, I specifically heard work-life balance, like your time is very out of balance. You're not giving enough time to yourself, and you're giving too much time to something that is draining a lot of your energy. I do feel guided to pull a few angel oracle cards just to give us a greater clarification of what may be out of balance in your life right now, group number 4. Okay, so we're asking the Angel Answers deck, what is out of balance in group number 4's life right now? What is not in balance for group number 4? Okay, romance. That was the first card I got. And the second card I got was big happy changes. So I feel like for many of you, something in your love life has been out of balance. Either for some of you, this could be that you're with the wrong person and you have an awareness of this, and it's causing you to feel very unbalanced within emotionally, or maybe even this person is causing you to feel unbalanced. For others of you, it could simply be that there isn't enough romance in your life, that you're feeling really lonely in love, and this is causing you to feel out of balance. But you're being told that there are big changes on the way, specifically in regards to love. If you're already with a person, or I should say your person, the person that you want to be with, that you desire to be with, there is going to be some kind of great renewal, because I feel like for those of you in relationships, there's been some kind of stagnancy within your relationships. Things may have gotten stale. For others of you, I feel like you've been alone, or you've been longing for something, for someone new for a long time, and this person is coming in for you. I can see that through these clarification cards. I would like to roll some potential letter initials to get the first, middle, or last name either of this person that's coming in or this person that's already in your life that is causing things to feel kind of out of balance. RH, J, X, B, M, R again, P again, and since we got double letters, this could indicate this person has double letters in their name. X again, which means, X has come up twice, so I feel this person could be an ex-partner in their absence, or maybe this negative attachment to them is causing you to feel out of balance. H and C. So that could be the first, middle, or last name either of this person in your love life that is causing you to feel out of balance in some way, or of the person that could be coming in. So I'm just going to pull some initial sign cards also. Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, I knew that was coming out, and Virgo. So Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be strong in the chart of the person who is causing you to feel out of balance in love, or the person who is coming in. And just because I'm getting really curious about this energy here. I'm going to pull even more clarification just to see if we can pull out any more specific messages about how specifically you, group number 4, may be feeling out of balance in love and romance right now, or what could be shifting for you. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the cards now. Spirit, what does group number 4 need to know about this out of balance situation in love? What does group number 4 need to know at this time? Wow, okay, this gave me goosebumps. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Okay, so these big happy changes actually could be connected to maybe not someone brand new, but someone that you're already actually aware of. Someone that you've met or connected with in the past in some way. And there's going to be some kind of a reconciliation, a kind of reconnection or rekindling, potentially a rekindling of romance with this person. I'm so curious about who this person is or what's going on with their energy. I'm just going to pull a few more energy oracle cards. I really am wanting to get more messages about this reconciliation, this person that's coming back in. Okay, I got the journey card, so I feel like this person is at a distance from you. They could live far away from you, or they could be at an emotional distance for you. But I feel like I just heard overcoming the distance for you, so I don't know how that will resonate, but this could be someone wanting to connect romantically in spite of the distance, or this could literally be someone traveling to you, or this could apply to a more emotional way, someone bridging that emotional distance that is between you by reaching out in some way. The second card I pulled for you is Happy Family. Wow, okay, I'm getting chills because I feel like this person is your person. I feel like this person is your life partner. I feel like this person wants to make you an offer, a stable, sure, and certain kind of offer. This person wants to make you an offer of stability. They see a future with you. I'm hearing through this card that this person sees building a family with you. They want you to be in their life forever. They want to give you something that is really stable and sure and happy. Wow, okay, that was a really, really beautiful, beautiful message. So the third card in this initial spread that I had for you is Man Holding a Coin, and this is in the reversed position. So I'm just going to read a little bit about this card. This card reversed reveals that you could be acting against your own best interests where money or health matters are concerned. You might be spending a bit too much or simply not be conscious of what's really important. Interesting. So I feel like this could be just speaking more to something else besides love that is out of balance. So maybe some of you have felt yourself being financially or materially out of balance in some way. I feel like for some of you, this may actually be that you aren't giving materially enough to yourself. You may be spending on things for other people, or things that aren't really significant to your own growth or self-care or expansion. I feel like, I don't know how to say this exactly, but I feel like some of you feel as though there are like holes in your pockets when it comes to money, because you feel like you aren't really financially giving to yourself, but somehow money has been running out for you. So I feel like some of you are being asked to build in more structure to your financial life so that you are able to give more to yourself. So I don't know who that will resonate with. I feel like that's not really for everyone, but just take that however it resonates. But the next card I pulled for you is Woman Holding a Coin. This is really, really interesting because we got these two cards together, the reversed holding a coin and then the upright. So I actually feel like, okay, this is a clearer message. If that last message didn't resonate, I feel like this one will. I feel like for many of you, things have been in the past out of balance with money, with finances, with material abundance, but you are stepping into your power when it comes to finances. I see a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth coming in for you at this time. I feel like you are taking control of your own financial future. You are manifesting abundance in some way. And the final card I pulled for you is the 5th chakra card in reversed. Interesting. So of course the 5th chakra is the throat chakra, connected to speaking authentically, speaking our truth. I feel like this is actually connected with how this abundance is going to come in. I feel like many of you are going to manifest more abundance through your voice specifically. So for some of you, this could be actually your speaking voice. You may be wanting to start a YouTube channel or public speaking or share your voice through writing in some way. For others of you, this could be even your singing voice. You may be a singer who wants to or is going to manifest abundance through your music career. But for others of you, this could just mean that the key to manifesting this abundance, to releasing this financial imbalance and stepping into your financial power, is going to be to start authentically expressing your truth with others. And in doing this, you are actually going to attract the people, the opportunities, the positions. You are going to put yourself in the position to receive this financial abundance that is trying to make its way into your life. So I do want a little more clarification on this changing financial landscape for you, group number 4, because I do see this radical shift in finances and specifically through opening your throat chakra. But before I get that clarification, if this is resonating with you, I would really recommend using my 7 chakra clearing subliminal every morning, meditating with this subliminal, because in order to clear the throat chakra or any specific chakra, we really need to take a comprehensive approach to clearing all 7 chakras, because when one gets out of balance, it can set the others out of balance because they overcompensate. So this is why I really recommend a 7 chakra comprehensive clearing approach. So this subliminal contains 7 binaural beat frequencies that resonate with each of the 7 chakras, including, of course, the throat chakra, as well as over 100 unconscious affirmations. And these affirmations are targeted to each of the individual chakras and any potential blockages or pockets of resistance that could be stored there. So to learn more about this 7 chakra clearing subliminal, you can check the link under your group number in the pinned comment and the description box. So now let's get some clarification on this. I'm going to pull a few more cards from the Angel Answers deck. Okay, so Spirit, what does group number 4 need to know about this abundance that is coming into their life, or this changing financial situation and the opening of their throat chakra in connection to that? The first card I pulled for you is Recovery. And interestingly, this card shows someone in a meditative position who is literally sitting cross-legged meditating. So I am hearing that developing some kind of daily self-care ritual for energetic hygiene, and by energetic hygiene, I mean clearing your energy field in some way, is going to be really, really key to opening you up to abundance. Whoa. Okay, Spirit just threw out a lot of cards. So I was going to just choose one, but you know what? I will just give you all 4 of these cards that fell out. Okay, so the first card is Look for a Sign. So with this card, I'm being told to keep your eyes open to potential opportunities that could come in that will resonate with you, that will be connected to your soul purpose or to some kind of new opportunity for you, either in business or in finances. I feel like someone is going to come in with some kind of an idea or some kind of an offer, and you should keep your eyes open to this opportunity. And of course, the second card is in the near future. So this opportunity or this person, this idea will be coming to you very, very soon. So be aware of that. And the third card is Trust. So have faith. When you step forward within this opportunity or with this person, it's very imperative that you trust the divine forces guiding your life, opening the doors in front of you. And the fourth card is, wow, a specific time card within the next few months. So you're being told that things are going to change for you radically with finances, specifically within the next few months. I'm hearing early to mid-summer. Things are going to shift in a radical, drastic way for you when it comes to finances, but only if you keep your eyes open for opportunity and have the faith and trust to take action on these opportunities as they come in. By the way, group number 4, prior to your reading, I pulled a crystal that I felt drawn to. It was clear quartz, which I find such a beautiful synchronicity because so much of your reading has been centered around coming into balance, both energetically and externally. So you may also feel drawn to clear quartz if you do incorporate any kind of crystal work or crystal healing. So wow, thank you for such a beautiful reading, group number 4. Thank you for bringing your energy and powerful intentions to this reading. If I did resonate with you, please subscribe to this channel. And also, if you would like to explore more about the subliminals I recommended to you, you can do so by clicking the links under your group number in the pinned comment and the description box. And just to remind you, you can try out any of the subliminals I've created completely free for 7 days when you create a free trial account on my website. So group number 4, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next podcast.